In this tutorial, we're going to show you a little bit about if statements, and this if statement will be dealing with text rather than numbers. The next one will deal with numbers instead. So with this macro, you can see the text here. We're going to take in and specify a variable transpo as whatever the active cell is. So whenever you start the macro, wherever the cursor is, that's going to be how we start and specify this variable transpo. Transpo will then be inputted into an if and else if statement here. First we're going to compare and see if transpo is equal to motorcycle. Then the cell next just to the right of it will be specified as good. Else if it's a moped, then we're going to specify the next cell over as bad, and if none of those apply, then we're going to say that there's an error and that either a moped or motorcycle isn't specified there. So let's go ahead and put this into a macro. We'll just create a new one. We call it if statement. Create that. Go over here and Control C to copy that text. Make sure to get out of the cell so that it'll let you over and paste that in, and we'll go ahead and hit save and close this. Once that's saved, we will go ahead and run this macro. Remember, when you run it, you want to make sure that your cursor is over the cell that we want to investigate. And I'm also going to show you, before we do that, instead of running these continuously, if you've created a macro that you want to go back and create a shortcut for, it's actually under options. So if we go to if statement and hit options, this we will just call I. I is for the if statement. So Control I should now run that. So we'll just go ahead and cancel out of that, and then we can do this from a shortcut. So Control I, if it's over there, sure enough it says good. For moped, Control I says bad. Now what about this one? When we have a different, when the first letter is capitalized, let's see what happens. And it says error. So just so you know, when you're matching these, they do need to match explicitly. So that includes case sensitive, and the Porsche does say error. It's probably good though. So that's a brief introduction to if statements.